Hi, this is Annie of Weekly PCS. Did you enjoy watching last week's PCS2 events? Now that we only have 1 week left, I'll tell you the watch points to better enjoy the last week of PCS2, so stay tuned. The rivalry to watch in North America is between Sonics and Shoot to Kill. This rivalry can also be seen in the Pick'em Challenge event. In the first week, Shoot to Kill earned the most votes, but by the second week, many fans voted for Sonics. Sonics is still leading the way, showing steady performance throughout the 4 days. They've won 5 chicken dinners out of 16 matches, but at the same time earning tons of kill points. On day 4, they won the first 2 matches and it seemed like they were widening the gap for good. However, they were sent to lobby a bit early in the next 2 matches, earning only 5 points. Now, here comes Shoot to Kill. They never miss an opportunity to make some moves. They scored a total of 32 points in the last 2 matches, taking the win. They've won a 13-kill chicken dinner in the very last match, which was actually their first chicken dinner throughout the whole event, and was like a signal for the revival of Shoot to Kill. Oath, who came in third, had a history of a thrilling come-from-behind victories over Shoot to Kill on the last day of the PCS Charity Showdown by winning 4 consecutive chicken dinners. They are 50 points behind Sonics, but given their performance in PCS Charity Showdown, they are also a team with enough capacity to turn the tables. Will Shoot to Kill grasp this chance and win again? Or will Sonics continue to widen the gap and become number 1? Or will there be a huge reversal? Check out PCS2 North America Day 5 and 6. In APAC, Vietnam's top dog Divine continued their lead for the second week. They weren't as explosive as the first week, but they widened the gap by scoring 66 points in the second week. In Pick'em Challenge, they've earned more than 150,000 votes in a week, leading by far. Can they maintain their form until the end and grant 100,000 EP to the fans who voted for them? We really have to talk about Buriram United Esports from Thailand that scored 76 points in the second week to advance to second place. This is the team that participated in all of the PCS events and went to the top of the table with 3rd place in Charity Showdown and 2nd place in PCS1. The score gap with Divine is 27 points. This is not a huge gap, which can be made up. Will they be able to win 1st place this time? Fury, the OC's pride, who is following closely behind, also has winning within their grasp. They still haven't won any chicken dinners yet, but Inside, the in-game leader of Fury, mentioned that they are trying to be the first team to win a PCS without a single win on SNS. Will this come true? Let's see how it was in the second week in Europe. FaZe Clan finished 3rd in the first week, but topped the list on the second week. It seemed like the old FaZe Clan was coming back. They also ranked 1st with overwhelming votes in Pick'em Challenge event in the Europe region. The second week of PCS2 Europe was pretty intense though, just like typical Europe. FaZe Clan was widening the gap by winning match 2 on day 4, followed by Shift W and ENCE. ENCE swept points on second week and reached 3rd place, which is 3 rank higher than the first week. FaZe Clan was very close to winning another chicken dinner on match 3, but Bystanders won 15-kill chicken dinner here, and FaZe Clan failed to take many points for themselves. Both FaZe Clan and ENCE were eliminated in the early phase in match 4, and Shift W, who placed 3rd until then, won the chicken dinner and again ranked 2nd with only 18 points gap. Will FaZe Clan finally win the title in PCS2? Or will Shift W, rookie but consisted of veterans, will become a new strong team? Or will there be a huge turnaround like the last PCS1 Europe? We had intense competition until the last day in PCS1 Europe, so we'll have to see what happens in the 3rd week. The final week of Asia has started a bit early, and we have our first PCS2 champion. Among the 4 regions, Asia was indeed the most competitive up until the last day. T1 from Korea and Infantry, Tianba Esports, and Triumphant Song Gaming from China fought fiercely until the last day. We could also see these rivalries on Pick'em Challenge too. There was no solid frontrunner here, so we can see that the votes are relatively dispersed compared to other regions. Among them, we can also see how much fans love 4AM too. Defending champion, Infantry struggled a bit on day 4, earning very few points. Before the last match of Day 5, the score gap with T1 widened to 30 points. It looked like infantry was falling. At the same time, T1 accumulated points showing steady performance and was approaching the threshold of victory. But then, the final day began and everything changed. The game started off weird. After losing the 4v4 battle against infantry in the first match, T1 was slipping away from first place, earning just 1 point throughout 3 matches. Infantry, on the other hand, seemed like they were totally back on track. They started off by winning 10-kill chicken dinner on the first match. It seemed like the victory was leaning toward them as back-to-back champions. Meanwhile, Triumphant Sun Gaming came up to second place by winning the second match. With 911X, who won both damage and kill leader in Asia, leading the way, Triumphant Sun Gaming was slowly but fiercely climbing to the top. And the final match started, the impossible happened. Infantry was sent to lobby in the early phase without a single kill point. The opportunity went to Triumphant Sun Gaming and T1, but it was Triumphant Sun Gaming who grasped that chance, scored the points needed to pass Infantry, and won PCS2 Asia. A new champion arose. I won't say more about this match. Please watch this super tense competitive match. PCS2 Asia and Pick'em Challenge is over, but we still have PCS2 North America, APAC, and Europe on our way. Check out which teams will become champions in these 3 regions and whether those teams are the teams you've picked. I'll be back with the next weekly PCS. Bye!